Hello Internet. On my Getting to Know You video, I was asked the following question by ALECSARKAS. Which was your favorite film from the original Star Wars trilogy? Well, Alec, can I call you Alec? Mr. Sarkas? Really? Jeez. Okay, jerk. Well, Mr. Sarkas, when I was a kid, I definitely preferred Return of the Jedi, because it had a million things going on at any given point. Luke was entering into really dark territory, confronting his father and the Emperor, and Darth Vader finally redeemed himself. But now I would say that Empire Strikes Back is my favorite, because otherwise my film kid friends would beat me up. Okay, on to business. This week, HASSAN HERE asked, how prevalent is the stereotype that gay people cannot be openly gay and be religious at the same time? Obviously, I can't speak for everyone, but I would have to say very prevalent. A lot of people seem to think that the two are mutually exclusive. You cannot be gay and be religious at the same time. They don't mix. In fact, in a previous video, I believe I made the following analogy. I was under the erroneous impression that homosexuality and Catholicism mixed about as well as lemons and heavy cream, and that the result would be equally disgusting. Oh, this tastes like homosexuality and Catholicism. And I have since been informed that lemons and heavy cream are two key ingredients in a lot of delicious dishes, like custard and Alfredo sauce. But this actually makes the point that I was hoping to make in this video. Religion and homosexuality can, and often do, mix quite well. As prevalent as the stereotype of the atheist gay person is, I can assure you that there are many gay people who are still religious, and there are a lot of religions that don't really care if you're gay or not. I'm sure you guys can come up with an exhaustive list of accepting religions, but one that springs to mind immediately is the Evangelical Lutheran Church of America.
It's true, you know.
The important distinction, I think, is how an individual perceives his or her religion. I know that when I first came out, I did a lot of reading on this subject, and I even went to see my priest to figure out what the church's stance on homosexuality is. Now, obviously, he told me that the Roman Catholic Church doesn't exactly see it as a positive thing, but that sometimes a person needs to go above the church and just ask God directly. And that's what I did, and that's what's shaped my view of religion since. Religion to me is a very personal thing, and I think you'll find that some of the more inquisitive souls out there have arrived at the same conclusion. Religion is an ingredient that means different things to different people. It can be really sour to some, or in the right hands, it can turn something potentially bitter into Alfredos and custards. Well, that's it for the ZAP for this week. As always, stay tuned for the rest of the week for Jack and Wes. As I weigh in on this topic. And feel free to email me with questions for future zaps at mailmichelli@gmail.com. And until next week, try to stay out of the dark.